YouTube star Shane Dawson recently came out as bisexual, and in his coming out video, he really highlights some interesting difficulties associated with bisexuality.
I always wished that I was gay, that I was just 100% gay, for so many reasons. Number one, that means I would know who I was. Number two, it would be a lot easier for me to be accepted by people because, I wear wigs and dresses on the internet and I'm feminine and, all these things. And it'd be so much easier to be like, yeah, no, I'm gay. But I'm not. I'm not completely gay, and I can't sit here and say that I am because that's not real. That's not genuine. But I also can't sit here and say that I'm straight. And this is something that I've come to the conclusion through therapy and also just being honest with myself. I am bisexual. And I have said it out loud once before. I don't know who I am 100%. And I know that a lot of you guys might feel the same way. When I was 5, I always had crushes on girls, but I also liked boys. Around 21, I had my first kiss, which is embarrassing that I was 21, but that's what happened. And it was with a girl. And I felt something. I felt butterflies. I felt the spark. I felt a connection. I felt love. And I was like, oh, I'm not gay at all. I'm straight. So I started dating girls. A lot of people are on the spectrum. Some people are here in the straight world. Some are here in the gay world. Some are in the middle. Some are more gay than straight. Some are more straight than gay. But everybody's on a spectrum. And you need to just accept that you are somewhere in the middle. 2 months ago, I sat down with Lisa and I told her that I was very sexually confused, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. And it was very sad because I didn't want her to think that I was gay and that I was hiding it from her and that I was using her as like a beard, because that's what the whole internet probably thinks. And I didn't want... I wished I was gay because that would be easier, because I could just say, I'm sorry, Lisa, I'm gay, and I'm leaving, I'm going to be with the guy, and I love you. Like, that would be so much easier, because it's like, but that's not what it was. And I'm attracted to girls, but I have never faced that I'm also attracted to guys, and I needed to figure that shit out.
So now, the first thing that really struck me was that he says that he wished that he was actually just gay because the process of self-discovery would have been a lot easier. And I can actually really understand that. I think that gay people are a bit confused as well, because from a social perspective, it's really not something that you want to be. A lot of your parents or society will tell you that you shouldn't be gay. So I think that you are confused with respect to that. But in terms of bisexuality, there is that extra layer of confusion, because you have these conflicting attractions between both women and men. So you think, well, am I gay? But I'm attracted to women, so I can't be gay, right? So that's why I think that it was a really interesting point that he made, because I think that even members of the LGBT community, they are sometimes a little bit dismissive when it comes to bisexuality, because from a social standpoint, there's absolutely no doubt that bisexuals are more socially accepted, especially when it comes to women. But one thing that we kind of forget about is that bisexual people are attracted to a broader range of people, so that's something that can potentially be a little bit more confusing. Now, when he talked about how he discussed this issue with his girlfriend, he started to break down, and that's something that's got to be really, really difficult, because, I mean, he's 26 years old, so you can really tell that someone who's 26, if they're really struggling with their sexuality at that point, well, then it is really difficult. I mean, this guy obviously struggled if he waited that long till he's in his mid-20s to actually come out. So It's great because I'm proud of him. Look, I don't watch his videos, but there's really nothing more liberating than be able to actually discover who you are as a person and be able to live truly as that individual and be open with your family and whatnot. So I think this is great, and what I really hope is that Shane Dawson is going to use his huge platform. I think he has like 6-7 million subscribers. I hope that he uses his platform to really help LGBT youth, particularly bisexual youth, because he can really empathize with them. He knows that maybe being bisexual is a bit more confusing. So the takeaway is that congrats to Shane Dawson, and really I hope that he capitalizes on his platform to really help the LGBT community.